neutralizing that energy in order to do what I do. If I were to go into a remote viewing session with preconceived notions, it's going to skew the results, okay? And then I just can't relay that information. All right, so the morality of objective neutrality is extremely important for me. I just have to start with that. But as always, today's information is extraordinarily contentious, okay? So there are going to be people that are pissed off and I can't make everyone happy. And actually, that's not the point and the purpose of this content. The point and the purpose of this content and these remote viewing sessions is to take a look at what's really going on so that we can start questioning the narrative and breaking free of the projected reality to which we are being, I don't want to say conned into, but programmed to believe. Okay, that's it. I am here to present information. If it resonates with you, it's for you. If it does not resonate with you, then leave it, walk away, unsubscribe, okay? Do what is best for you, as always. All right, cool. So let's just get right into sort of what's been going on. I mean, we are 5 days in to 2026, January 5th, 2026, and there's a lot of shit going on right now. Specifically today, I'm going to be talking about the bombing in Venezuela and also the monk walk, but mostly the bombing and then the implications of that, and then obviously what I saw that is going on behind the scenes. We're going to talk a lot about Trump. We're going to talk a lot about the New World Order. We're going to talk a lot about the shadow government, and I even went over to the White Hats or the Collective to get their take on what is happening right now, and it's wild. We're seeing movement. Like I said, take or leave any of this because it's going to get a little dicey, all right? So let's just talk about, for those of you who do not pay attention to politics, who don't pay attention to global news, or don't really care about the USA, great, glad to have you here as well. But let's just kind of give you a recap on what happened this past weekend. Okay, so essentially there were bombs that were dropped on Venezuela. I also say that
still using hormone pills, patches, or creams that barely work, they have to pass through your liver or skin. So your body only gets a fraction of what you need. Vaginal delivery bypasses all of that, and it's superior in nearly every
country. Really weird. I don't know why, I just can't say it properly, but forgive me for that. And essentially, sort of what the narrative is, let's say, is that the U.S. wanted to take the president of Venezuela in order to convict him of drug trafficking crimes. Okay, so that's kind of the narrative that we are being given. That being said, there are many different narratives that people are talking about. There's many different conspiracies that are being put on the table. I know that one part of the American population is thinking that this is an attack in order to steal resources like oil and gold. And then there's another part of the population in America who are thinking that this is actually truly about drug trafficking and, crimes against humanity and other things. And, it's like going to the source of the problem, and drugs are a big problem, here in the States. And truly, I guess what they're thinking, or what's happened, because I don't follow any of this stuff. So this is just sort of secondhand research that I had to look up. But like I said, this is take it or leave it. This isn't what I've remote viewed. This is just the narrative out there. And essentially what they're saying is that I guess Venezuela was a really big sort of drug trafficking hub. And a lot of the drugs that ended up in the USA kind of went through them. So that's sort of the narrative. Now, Trump's actions directly went against Congress and the United Nations. And what's interesting is now the vice president of Venezuela is talking with China and Russia. And the reason why is because